Okay. Why did I make this day as a reward day? Because as you can see in your book on page 44, we're going to take the form, meaning, and function. When I look at the lesson yesterday, when I was preparing, I thought that everything that we have here, we took it before. So if I just explain and you just write and give examples, then it would be very boring. So I thought that maybe you could explain, you could do something else, and then you will get also extra marks and extra stuff and maybe no homework. Okay, like the first thing that we have here we have two part of the grammar here. We have yes or no questions, simple present as in yes or no question, and the simple present of verb to be and information questions. So part one and part two. Okay, you choose one part and explain it to us. If you did this, you will get 5 extra points. Who wants to do that? يلا ثالث. Choose one part of the grammar and explain it to us. And you will get 5 extra points.
معلم, explain it now or what?
Yes, now I'm waiting. يلا ثالث, it's very easy. We've taken this grammar before, many times. What? No one is participating?
I'm gonna take part 2.
Okay, yes, Hanan.
We start this question with the question words like who, what, why, and we added the s.
S
And
or
complete
S? S or S?
s.
Yes,
Yes,
very good.
and we write the question. The answer will have will have like he is, she,
What
and
are
with it
those? She, he, or it? What are those? What do we call them?
subject.
Yes, very good. Subject.
Okay.
Okay.
Subject with verb or what?
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
answer.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hanan. Very good. Thank you. Yalla Hatun, which part you want to explain?
The first part.
Yes, please.
Okay, simple present, we use it actually for like routine and general truth and something like that.
Very
And
good.
to make a sentence, we have to put the subject and verb one, and then the object. And if it's like he and she and it, we put s with the verb.
Excellent.
But if it's I and you and we and they, then we didn't. I don't use s for the verb.
Very good. But here he talks about one type of question. So how can I use the present simple in this type of question?
Yes, we use do or does. Do if it's he, no, sorry, do if it's you or we or they or I. So we
Very
answer
good.
also with they, yes, they do, or no, they don't.
Very
But
good.
if you want to ask like for he or she or it, we use does, and we answer also with does.
Very good. Done?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anan. Thank you so much, Hatun. Perfect. You really deserve those extra points. So starting with number one, I hope you're writing with me, Thalith. Starting with number one, we know the grammar of the simple present. How do we know it? Because we've taken it many times. Now, this type of question is what? Yes or no question. كيف يعني yes or no question? A type of a question that the answer would be yes or no. That's why I say it's yes or no question. So I have the simple present in yes or no question. Okay. How I'm going to have them? If I used do, then first I should know that I use do with what? With they, we, you, and I. Okay. And if I want to use does, it would be with she, he, and it. Okay. Both of them, they share one thing. If I start the question, do they, and then the verb. Does she, and then the verb. The verb, how it's going to be like here? Verb with S, verb with ed, or verb with ing? What kind of verb, Thalith? Do they? For example, the verb play. How I'm going to write play here? Does she? Thalith, what's wrong? Thank you, Jude. Yes, it's going to be verb one, verb without anything. So if I'm going to say, here I'm going to say, does she or do they? I'm going to have verb one yani base form, without anything. Very good. Then I'm going to have the answer. As we said, the answer is yes or no. I hope you're writing with me. So the answer is yes or no. If I said, does she, or sorry, do I, or no, do you, for example, it's do you. The answer is going to be, if it's yes, yes, you do, or no, you don't. Sorry, here. Rama, you're raising your hand. Do you want to say something with me? Yes, she does, for example. And no, she doesn't. Is it clear? Type. For the second part, with the information questions, with the simple present and the information question. Write in your book, ya Thalith, information questions has a secret name. Secret name of what? Selma, why are you late? Is something wrong with the... So information questions, we call them WH questions. ودائما نقول there are two types of questions, yes or no and WH. Okay, so here WH question, but there is one question يا ثالث that don't start with WH. هم كلهم, why we call them WH question? Because they start with WH. But only one question, which is how, considered to be WH question, though it doesn't start with WH. Okay, so please pay attention to that. طيب, what's wrong with those WH questions? When I ask WH questions, I ask for information. I don't wait for yes or no answers. Why are you late, ya Mariam? So I don't wait for a yes or no. No, I wait for information to tell me whether it's your name or where you're going or who is that. Okay, so information. So here I needed to write WH questions. And those are information questions. So WH question, information questions. As you can see here, there is an apostrophe here فاصلة and then S, which stand for what? ماذا يعني هذه الفاصلة with S? Do you know? What's your last name? How is it going? When's the festival? Where's your friend from? Very good. Thank you, Muhabba and Jude. It stands for is. So I'm going to have the WH question plus. It could be is or it could be sometimes. Doesn't have to be always is يا ثالث. It could be are. According to what? According to the subject. السبجكت الذي يأتي ما بعدها. Here it was your last name. So it's one thing, singular. Okay. Here I have it. That's why I use as. Here I have the festival. That's why I used s also. Your friend, singular. So that's why I used s. He. That's why I used s. Okay. So for example, if I said, where is the book? Okay. But sometimes it doesn't have to be the book. It could be the books. Okay, so it's going to be where is? No, it's going to be where are or what are the books. Clear? Clear, ثالث?
Yes.
Thank you, Anan. يلا. Can I erase it? You're done?
Yes.
Please make your notebook يعني okay, I'm waiting for you, Mahabba. But always please write with me. Don't just wait until I ask for the notebooks. It would be easier. Especially that we don't write that much in our notebook. So save your time and write whenever we're writing. Okay, thank you, Mahabba. The second thing here. Okay, here we have this grammar. I'm going to explain it. What you're going to do is that you're going to write 5 questions about this part, and you will get no homework today. I've prepared some homework for you after the class, but I thought that maybe if you help me with writing examples here, then you're not going to have a homework today. Okay, right. What about this grammar? It talks about the simple past of the verb be. Verb to be is what? Is and are. We know that. But here I want it in the simple past, not in the present, in the simple. So instead of is or are, I'm going for to have for is, was. Now I'm going to write them down. And for are, I'm going to have were.
Where?
Yes, very good, Anna. I'm going to have were. Now be born, be is a verb to be, and then I have born. When I ask about someone who is where is he's born, or where was he or where was she born, for example. Born, do you know the meaning of the word born? Do you know?
اتولد.
Yes, thank you. So I'm going to write this here. Simple past of verb to be. Oh, sorry. No. Here, can you see ثالث? Where were you born? Now here he chose where, and here he said where was he or she born, and here he used was. In the first one he used what, where, because the subject after that was you. That's why he used where. And here, because he have he or she, that's why he used was. Now when he said where were you born, he said I was born. Because he used I, then the answer is going to be was. And because I'm asking about the date or the place that he was born, of course I'm going to use the past symbol. مستحيل أقول له where is you born. لا، لأنه خلاص شيء حدث وانتهى. Okay, he's now in front of you, so of course I'm going to ask in the present, in the past symbol. Okay, so I'm going to say I use was, I use was with she, he, or it, or one singular name. And I use were with they, we, you, and plural. The thing about was here that I use I with them. دائما اعتدنا على I انها تكون مع هذه المجموعة. But only for the verb to be, I'm going to use I was. Okay? Now, I need you please to give me questions that I can use was or were in. Information questions. It's very easy. You have 2 minutes. If the class did not give me 5 questions, then you're going to have a homework today. I'm waiting. Just write a question using was or were. اسأل السؤال في البريزنت and then ask, just change is to was or change are to were. Where was she live? It's a good question, Anan, but here we're not going to use was. يعني أفضل هنا نستخدم did. Where did she live? Mahabba said, what was he doing? Very good. What? This is your first question, Thalith. What was he doing? Another student. Also, Mahabba said, what were you doing? Where were you at the party? Very nice questions. But I'm going to take one question from each student. Yalla, what about the rest? How was your last weekend? Very good, Hatun. How was your last weekend? Use where, Thalith. Try to use where. Yalla, Rama.
Why were you sad today?
Very good. Why were you sad today? Allah يبعد عنا sad. Why were you sad today? Number 4. Do you know when she was born? Very nice question, Yara. Tricky question. Do you know where was she born? Last question. Another student, of course. Last question, and then it will be 5. يعني يارا هتون. Yes, Anan.
What was your last job?
What was your last job? Very good. Excellent. Easy. Easy, Thalith. Yes, I think it's very simple and it's very easy. طيب. Can I erase this? Get ready with your notebook and your note and your pens. Because now in this part, okay, we have the simple past with regular and irregular verbs. You have yes or no question and information questions. Okay. Now here, as you can see, you have the simple past in yes or no question, how to write a question in the yes or no question in the simple past, how to write an information question in the simple past. Regular and irregular verbs, we're going to know them later, okay, after that. Okay, very good, dear Shahad. Now I've seen your answer. Where were you at the weekend? Okay. Now I need you to do, I'm not going to explain it. I think it's very simple, but I need to see if you understand it very well. So you need to do a symbol and colorful, yani use colors, mind map about this grammar. These 2 grammars, yes or no questions and information question. Doing the mind map will, if you do it very well, your information and your examples are very good, then you're not going to do the writing for yesterday. Okay? You're not going to do the writing for yesterday. I'm going to send you the Padlet link. Send it in the Padlet link, please, and I'm going to see it. Like, we have less than 5 minutes, so please, after you do them, send them in the Padlet and do them please quickly so we can see them, and we're going to know who's the best or who's the lucky student that she will not do the homework. Who's starting to do the mind map? I just need to know.
معلمة, which part of grammar?
Which part of the grammar? The one that I'm showing now. These two.
Okay.
So Anan is doing the mind map. Who else? Yara also. Jude. Hatun. Nice. What about the rest? Mahabba, of course. It's very simple. We've taken this grammar many times before. Make sure it's colorful.
teacher.
Yes, honey.
معلم اللي أخذناه اليوم تبغى نكتبه في نوت بوك؟
Yes, yes, sure.
طب teacher ممكن بس ترجعين للصفحة اللي قبل؟
I think I can't يا شهد لأنه تمسح هي هكذا.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can do that. Okay, هذا في الصفحة السابقة.
Yes teacher خلاص finish.
Okay, تريدين الصفحة التي قبلها يا شهد؟ شهد تريدين الصفحة التي قبلها؟
لا تيتشر بس كنت أبغى أدري.
Okay. Okay, ثالث. 1 minute left. No one has finished? Come on. ها ثالث. I'm waiting. طيب. We still have some parts that we didn't finish, but we're going to finish them tomorrow with the exercises that we have in the book. So if you want to prepare answering the exercises at home, you are at home. But if you want to prepare and answer the exercise, you can do that.